Believe in yourself, decide to you. Don't be sad, I love you. We're back, fellas. Back at him, smoking this kind of shit, trying to hit like it's cracking it. It's a Stussy summer, fellas. It's a Stussy summer. I can't lie to y'all. It's looking good. We're not even on. Summer isn't even here, but it already feels like summer. It's amazing. The sun is shining again. The sky is blue as it ever been. The sky is blue like the ocean. You know, the Artemis mission, the mission for us to circle around the moon, has been a success. Those fellas are en route to the moon. Lovely event. I watched it last night. It was really cool to see. I had never seen an event in that proportion live ever. I wasn't born for the Apollo missions, unfortunately. So yeah, we're here, we're queer, like Mark Norman likes to say. I love that saying. We're here, we're queer. That's a great saying. But yeah, back at it. Last episode in Algarve. But let's make the most of it. I just got finished with work, so got a little bit of spare time to do this. I'm gonna head to the beach also in a couple of minutes after I get done with this. So yeah, what can I say about this? I think we can speak. I have two topics to speak on, but I think we're gonna use the first one, which is like, if you're ever, like, let's say this. Someone just robbed you, okay? But they didn't particularly rob you in a way that you weren't held at gunpoint, you weren't held at knife point, they weren't particularly being threatening. They were being threatening, but they were threatening you, but they weren't being, you didn't feel like your life was on the line. Right? Or let's say you were pickpocketed. Let's say you were pickpocketed, or like this. You're in the middle of the street, right? You're in your cell phone and someone just starts running, picks up your shit and starts running. When do you stop chasing them? Or do you ever chase them? Do you start chasing them and you're like, okay, and as soon as my legs give up, as soon as my body cannot physically hold on chasing these fools more, I'm okay. I feel like I've done enough. Or do you not even start chasing them? Are you scared of chasing them? Do you even chase them? That is my question for today's episode. Okay? I have been robbed, like... I've been robbed. Like, literally robbed in front of me once at the gym. So, let me take out this snooze off. So I was once at the gym, right? This snooze sucks, bro. It's just a bunch of liquid, bro. I need water to remove this. So I was once at the gym, right? And chilling at the gym. I did my workout, right? All went well. I finished up. Did the fridge not close? Okay. I finished my workout. Okay, I was all happy and shit. I went to the locker room, right? I get to the locker room, and there's a guy on the locker room. So I usually don't I don't lock the locker in the locker room, right? I usually just take my bag, and my bag has literally nothing in it. The worst thing that could happen is probably someone just decides to take the bag with them. That's a bummer, okay? But I had nothing on the bag. I did have a box of snooze, okay? But I'm okay with someone taking that from me. I'm not gonna get into a situation because you just robbed a box of snooze, right? That should probably cost me €5. If you rob me of €5, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pretend you didn't rob me. I'm gonna pretend I gave you those €5. So I get to the locker room, and there's a guy just hugging the entire, like, it's like the lockers are in like a U shape, right? And the guy's just hugging the entire, like, it's not a chair, it's more of oh fuck, what's the name of the, okay, it's whatever, you guys understand what I mean. So he's hugging the entirety of the thing, right? He has all these things spread out, and right in front of my locker, my box of snooze is sitting right there, outside the locker. I see this, and I'm like, because the snooze that I had was extremely fucking weird. It was something I bought in Sweden. It doesn't exist in Portugal. I had never seen anyone else with that, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt. So I looked at it, and I was like, huh. And immediately he saw me, and he saw me going into that locker, and he just, the snooze box, right? So I opened my bag, and me thinking, did he fucking rob me? I open up my backpack, I check it, there's no snooze there. And I'm like, bro, I even said to him, brother, is that yours? Or did you take that from my backpack? And he's like, whoa. Immediate, that's an immediate like robber. That's a felony. That's a guy who's been doing this for a while. The confusion, the immediate confusion response of, what? I'm sorry, pardon me, oh never. Brother, bro, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I'm not trying to act stupid, okay? Let's drop the act. This is not Broadway, this is not Hollywood. We're in the middle of a gym in Reboleira. Okay, we're in Amadora, brother. We're in Portugal. Drop the act. Okay? Did you take that from me? I think that's mine, sir. And he's like, what? And I'm like, bro, the snooze box. And he's like, snooze, what's that? Snooze. And I'm like, bro, am I tweaking? Are we having a normal conversation? Are we both normal people? And he just doubles down constantly of, no, I didn't do anything. And I'm like, bro, I know you robbed this from me. I know you took that from me. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. And he's like, I mean, I don't know what I would do in his situation. I'd probably never rob. I don't think I've ever robbed anyone of anything. I mean, it's probably not. Damn, this Coke Zero is crisp as fuck. It's probably not true. But I don't think I've ever... No, I have definitely never like went into someone's bag or someone's pocket and took something that's not mine from them. I didn't take someone's stuff from them, right? But this guy just kept doubling down, and I just told him, bro, Jesus fucking Christ, I don't care. I just wanted to not make this awkward. I'm gonna see you again at the gym, and I'm gonna want to fucking scream at the people like, oh fellas, this guy is a robber. This guy likes to touch people's stuff on the fucking locker room. Be careful. You know what I mean? It's gonna be awkward. Like, why would you do that? I think that's the only situation where I've caught someone robbing, because I've never been robbed. Like the other day, we went to a party, me and a friend of mine, and we usually leave the party and we just walk like for like 30-40 minutes if we aren't like stupidly tired, to make the Uber cheaper. And we were walking, and this guy came up to us. Poor fucking thing. Poor guy. I think he was from Jordan. I think he said he was from Jordan. Something like that. I think he was from Jordan. He came up to us, and we're in the middle of fucking... It's not even Lisbon. We're in the middle of Marvila, which isn't the best area. It's not the best place in the world. It has a lot of crackheads, let's put it that way. It's a crackhead hotspot there. And this guy came up to us, and me and Joao, we instantly thought, oh, fuck, this guy is just gonna... Okay, whatever. But he instantly came up to us, and I noticed that he had a hat on, so we couldn't really see his face. But as soon as he got close to us, he removed his hat out of, like, respect. And I was like, okay, this is a normal fucking human being. This is a normal person. A guy came up to us, and he said, oh, guys, can you help me? Like, where is... Orient, which is the train station. And we just told him, bro, just because the area we're in Lisbon is close to the river, so if you just keep like walking straight, you'll eventually get to Oriente. And if you go to the other side, so if you go to the right, let's put it that way, that side you'll get to Oriente. If you go to that side, you will go to Cais de Sodré, which most of you might know, Pink Street and whatnot. You'll get to Cais de Sodré, Terreiro do Passo, those famous areas of Lisbon. And we just told him, just keeps going forward. And we asked him, like, but are you okay, bro? Like, did something happen to you? And he also asked us for a cigarette. And João has stopped smoking. I don't smoke. And I asked him if he wanted snooze. We gave him snooze. And the guy just started telling us, like, oh, someone just robbed my cell phone at the party that I was in. And we asked him, like, because for me, there's two different things. There's being robbed and there's being pickpocketed. Being pocketed isn't being robbed. Being robbed to me implies that someone confronted you and said, give me your fucking things or I'll slap the shit out of you. Being pickpocketed is like, okay, gotcha, ooh, silly, you know? Being robbed implies someone threatened you and you decided to give out your stuff. I think being robbed always has this like thing in the background of someone is forcing you to do something that you don't want to do. That's my description of being robbed. Being pickpocketed is just you got finessed, you know? So he told us he was robbed. In reality, he was more like pickpocketed, but he just didn't have his cell phone. He's here in Erasmus. Horrible situation. But I started wondering, like, what do you do if someone robs you, but it wasn't... If someone, like, for example... If someone does to you what I was saying at the beginning of the episode of, let's say you're on your cell phone, someone is running, they pick up your shit and they keep running. Do you go after them? Do you stand there? Are you going to be flabbergasted and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Probably flabbergasted. You're going to get flabbergasted. But at the same time, do you run after them? I'd probably be afraid that they have something in them, like a knife, a gun. A gun, I'm not particularly afraid of a gun. I'm more afraid of knives. People don't carry guns, mostly. Don't carry guns here in Portugal. It's mainly like knives and shit. I'd be more afraid that he had a knife. But at the same time, I'm wondering, like, do I just run after this fucking person forever? Because he's gonna get tired. My cardio is up to date. My cardio, I can sprint good because of jiu-jitsu. I can run a half a marathon right now, right? I'm gonna hold that out, but I'm gonna be slow. And so, for example, I think I could run after someone forever, unless they're pretty good runners. I'm just gonna lose them. But unless I lose this guy through alleys or something, I think that's gonna be my main issue. Is this guy like going through alleys? Like then I lose him in an alley, then he turns left or right and I don't see him again. I think that's the issue, is losing the guy, because if I'm always looking at you, I'm gonna be running after you. If I can see you, I'm gonna be going after you. For this, sorry, Jesus Christ. I love that I can be speaking in English, and if something happens, my muscle memory kicks in, and I'm instantly cursing in Portuguese. I wasn't expecting this burp because I was sort of in the middle of a yawn, and I had to breathe in as well, and I instantly gave out a foda. Hilarious. Anyway, that's my premise. Like, how much do you run after someone after they just robbed you? It's not I need a different word. Coerced. I think coerced. Is it coerced? I think coerced meaning. I think there's a word for when people get you to do something. It's not blackmail. It's when people make you do something that you don't want to do because you're afraid of what they might do. There's not a direct threat. There's not something that's an immediate threat, but you're sort of, you know what I mean? Coerced with a C. He was coerced into signing the contract, for example. It's not always physical force. It can be threats, intimidation, manipulation, psychological pressure. This is exactly what I was talking about. So if you're coerced into giving out something, your cell phone, for example, do you still go after them? You know what I mean? Because if I'm robbed, if someone pulls a knife on me and they say, give me all your stuff, okay, here's my stuff. I'm not gonna go after you. What the fuck am I gonna do going after you? I'm probably, where do you go after you're robbed? So Someone just robbed you and they went to the left. You must go to the right, right? It's no way you imagine you had to go to the left. So let's say this. Let's say the situation. You're walking down the street, right? You're walking north. You're going north. A guy comes up to you. So technically, he's coming from the south. So from the south, so he's walking towards south, and you're walking towards north. He comes up to you. He robs you, right? He has all your stuff, and he starts walking, running towards north. And you were going north because that's where you had to go. Do you still go north? I'd probably say I'd give him like 10, 15 minutes. I'd probably wait 10, 15 minutes so I give him some space, some breathing room, and then I'll keep going to my endeavors. Right? Because you're not gonna go to the police immediately. If you just got robbed, I feel like you have to give the guy who just robbed you some breathing room so he can pack up his shit, get his things ready, because the police are gonna be on him immediately. And he doesn't have the means to escape the police. He doesn't have the resources. This guy isn't funded by fucking Hamas or something, or Israel or whatever. He's funded by himself. I mean, probably funded by the government because he probably lives off social benefits. But it's not like he has some fucking organization behind him or something like that. You know what I mean? Give him some breathing room. Then you get to wherever you were going. Let's say you were going out. So imagine this. You were going out for dinner. You just pulled up to, like, you're a kilometer away. You're 600 meters away from the place you were going to have dinner. A guy robs you. Do you still go out to dinner? Do you still make your way to dinner? Let's say the guy that just robbed you is walking towards the restaurant that you're going to dine in. Do you still walk that direction? I mean, I'd probably walk the same direction because I have nothing else to lose now. You know what I mean? What's there more to be done to me? The damage has already been done. I have nothing else to lose. Like, what's the protocol after being robbed? You know? What's the protocol? So let's even put this. Let's even go a step further. What do you do if you're going to work and you just got robbed? Do you still go to work? I don't know if I'm pulling up to work that day. I might need to take the day off to breathe a little. Okay, I might need to head to the beach. I might need to do a little breathing. Okay, I might need to calm down a little before I get to work. The guy didn't do anything. I was only coerced. I wasn't threatened, but I need to rethink what just happened. Don't expect me at work. Especially if I'm not working from home. From home, no one is gonna rob me. If I was going to work on site, right? And I get robbed on the way there, I'm going back home. Going back home. I'm not even going to the cops immediately. I'm going back home. I'm going home to take a breather. I'm going home, I'm going to drink a Coke Zero. I'm going to think about stuff. I'm going to think about what just happened. Don't expect me on the daily. Okay? Don't expect me to be doing shit today. My work on the afternoon. And also, what happens if they steal your office, your job's computer? You know? Your laptop, your job's laptop. Do you contact IT? Do you contact the police? Who do you contact first? I think we have to contact the IT. The IT of a company, if someone steals your laptop, your company's IT might get Mossad to go after the guy who just robbed you. Immediately. They might just get a B-2 bomber to go after him. They might already have 20 fucking Palantir drones up on the sky going after this guy. You know what I mean? Scary hours if you get robbed. If someone robs you and you're you got your company's backpack on your back and someone robs it, I don't think this is a good person to be robbed. Terrible targets to rob, I think. I think if you get robbed during company hours, scary. Scary for the robber. I think the robber should have thought twice. You need to think more. You should rob people that are, but people that are going to the office, people that are going to work are very robbable. They seem robbable. They have their stuff. They're definitely carrying a mobile. They're definitely carrying a wallet. I don't carry my wallet anywhere. Oh my God, that's a massive fucking fly. I don't carry anything. But the company that I work, I think all the companies that people work, doesn't matter if you're working for Dev IT, doesn't matter what you're working. I'm pretty sure the company's IT will get Mossad to go after you. They will get Palantir drones up in the air immediately. B-2 bombers. The sky is gonna get dark like we're in the middle of a fucking eclipse because of all the planes, all the jets, all the drones, all the bombers up in the sky going just to get your company's laptop back. Okay? Okay? Scary. Scary. I think this is a funny little premise. Like, what's the protocol after being robbed? I think that's a funny little premise. But guys, thank you so much for being here. This was a great episode. Always great episodes. We never get a bad episode going as long as we believe that an episode was good. The episode was good. I do think like 4 episodes ago we had a terrible episode. I just couldn't get a thought going. But that sometimes happens. We do this every day. We try to do this every day, every single day. So some days may be good, some days may be shit. Tomorrow is Holy Friday. Holy Friday. That seems like a holy shit Friday. So I won't work tomorrow. A good friend of mine is going to have his party tomorrow. I'm going to do an episode early in the morning, so I get an episode going tomorrow as well for you guys. I miss Jiu-Jitsu. I haven't gone to Jiu-Jitsu in a couple of days. I think I'm going to go to the open mat on Saturday morning, hopefully. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. If you're watching this, thank you so much. Yeah, have a nice day. Go outside, drink water, drink Coke Zero. Don't drink sugary drinks. Here and there, it's fine. Get some ice cream going, go work out, go for a walk, go do a sport, go do something you enjoy, go enjoy yourselves. And yeah, have fun, have a nice day, and goodbye. Shalom, sabat, shukran, salam alaikum, bye bye, amen, boom.